Oh, yeah. Welcome to the Yeah Baby podcast. All right. We're going to get this thing popping.
Yeah, baby.
All right. I'm Shades.
I'm PDP.
All right. We can get this thing started. All right. Welcome to the Yeah Baby podcast again. All right. Me and PDP here. We just came from the movies looking at what we seen.
3,000 Years of Longing with Idris Elba, which, we saw an Idris Elba movie last week. And it, we had some issues. If you listen to that podcast, we had some issues with his movie called Beast. So we took another chance on Idris because, he's one of my favorite actors.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, because he's great. He's great in all the stuff he's in. And I love him in a TV show called Luther as well. So we gave him another chance. We went out to see 3,000 Years of Longing. And what'd you think?
Oh, the genie in the bottle.
That's right, genie in the bottle.
Oh, we're going to give a shout out for that. We're going to get that genie sound. All right. All right, y'all. We're going to tone up a little bit. All right. Only reason I did that because me and PDP actually enjoyed that one.
It's really different. Yeah, like if you watch the trailers for it, if you watch the trailers for it, trailers really didn't give anything away. I mean, he's a genie and that he's trying to get this girl to make a wish, but they really didn't much away. And it's like a really interesting movie. It was directed by George Miller, who everybody knows from Mad Max, and some might know him from Happy Feet, who for some reason he directed Happy Feet.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, which those are good movies too. So he did that, and it was really good. I liked it.
Yeah, it was real nice, and the thing that I loved about it was like a love story. And
it is.
Yeah, and I wasn't expecting it.
No, me neither.
He's telling his love stories, things that happened to him in his past and stuff, and then next thing you know, your girl falling all in love with him.
Yeah, well, because it's really interesting because she's like one of those people that she's all into her work, and she's like, I don't want love, I don't want none of this stuff. I had love before and I lost it. Now I don't want none of it.
Yeah, she's married to her work.
Yeah, and then she meets this guy. He's a djinn, which is which is a genie. He's a genie.
Yeah,
and she meets him, and he's just telling he's telling stories of each time he's been trapped in the bottle. He's been trapped in the bottle 3 times.
Right.
And each time he's been trapped, the dude's just like a hopeless romantic. Because each time he's trapped, he was trapped for love, and then the other 2 times he was trapped, from love.
And it seemed like they always wish they never met him, and then he gets back into the bottle.
Yeah.
But this is a little different. This was actually nice to see a story, and I wasn't expecting it because last week, when we seen Beast.
Yeah, because I thought Beast was going to be off the chain.
And no, it was trash, y'all.
Yeah.
We didn't enjoy that one.
And even though George Miller, the guy who directed this, he, like I said, he's done Mad Max and he's done this and this. So you don't know because it's an odd, like I said, the trailer didn't give much away.
Yeah, no, it was beautiful. It was a beautiful thing. I know PDP said there's a few things that was kind of
for me personally, I liked it. Excuse me, I liked it. I just thought it was stronger. Like to me, the movie's stronger and more interesting when he was telling the stories of what happened. And then when she finally makes her wish, she takes him home and all this stuff, and then I was just like, well, what's this?
Yeah, well, she fell for him.
No, I know that, but I was just like, okay. I mean, I took it. I was still there for it, but I was just. I guess it lost me a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit, but
not much.
It was
it's still good. It's still good.
Yeah, it's I would recommend anyone who want to see it.
I would see it again.
Yeah, I would too.
I would watch it again.
Yeah. I mean, it have to make up for his other movie that we seen, Beast.
Oh, yeah.
I noticed something with that movie. It was, like I say, it kind of reflects a lot of people, how they married to their work and things happen in life, but they don't really see. And maybe sometimes someone else be maybe looking at you, but you so married into your work till that person. And it also basically talk about faith because like it's something is meant to happen. And you can reflect that to any situation. You might be married to your work, or it can be anything, and this person might need to come into your life to like fulfill destiny in your life, and that's sort of like what the story was telling. which was cool. I loved it.
No, yeah, no, it was really good. The acting, like for Beast, like we talked about it last week, how Beast, some of that acting in Beast was, and some of the dialogue was really bad. But in this he closed doors, so I know you love that.
Yeah,
he closed some doors and listen. Oh, actually, he didn't. He went outside, and those old ladies started barraging him.
Yeah, but then what happened when he went next door to the neighbors? They was in.
They're for it. But yeah. It was really good. Like the acting was top notch. Everybody did really good. Even like there's only 2 big name actors in this, and that's Edith. Edith is a big name actor, and then Tilda Swinton, the girl, his love interest, or the girl he's telling the stories to in the movie. She is also she's a big name actor. She was in Doctor Strange, and but yeah, so it's just them two. Them two are holding the movie up, but the supporting actors, the other people and stuff, they did really good too. Like. Yeah. Even like the big fat guy who liked all the fat girls.
Oh boy, that was
liked them
trip.
Thick women, right?
That was a trip.
Yeah, it's a funny. I mean, it's cruel. It's crazy.
It's a little nudity.
Yeah, there's some nudity in there. I wasn't mad at the first nudity that they showed. The queen girl, the Egyptian girl.
Oh yeah.
I wasn't mad at that, but no, they went hand because the king, I forget where he's at, like Mesopotamia or whatever. Yeah. But they were like the brother. He likes thick girls. The thicker they are, the more
he needed some offsprings too.
Yeah,
he needed a male child, to carry on his legacy after he, passed away. But
so they put that dude in the room with 5 hefty women.
Actually, it was like 8.
Oh, it might have been. Yeah, that was like a lot. What got me, man? What got me is that scene. I think we both kind of like at it. He has all these juices on his hand. He holds the hand through the door for his brother. His brother gives it nothing. Walks away. The mom grabs the brother's hand and kisses it with the juices on it.
And y'all know what juices we talking
Yeah.
about.
No, I was like, bro.
Oh, that was crazy.
Yeah, for the mom, that was disgusting.
Yeah, that
was nasty. Dude.
Yeah, she was.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. No, but it was cool. Like each story was different, and it was more like the movie takes place in real life, but it was more like a fantasy, like a fantasy. Had a lot of fantasy elements because even at the beginning, like she sees when she's on her way to like London or wherever, she sees like, she sees like some little dude at the airport, and then she sees the other guy when she's on stage talking. So it has a lot of fantasy. Even when the flashback, when it shows like the Queen of Egypt, she has like a mane on her legs, like long hair, stuff like that. Right. So it's all very whimsical and very fantasy like.
Yeah, definitely. I enjoyed it.
No, but it was all cool. It was the look of the movie was cool. Every time he got like taken away, it looked good. So the biggest problem I had with the graphics was when he was in the apartment and he was like huge.
Oh yeah.
And she was like behind it, and you can see. I mean, you can tell they could have worked on that a little bit better. But other than that, like most of the special effects were pretty legit on it.
Yeah, they was pretty legit.
Man, and it was good. I enjoyed it. I liked it.
Yeah, I had no problems with it.
Nothing else?
No, nothing else. I mean, I enjoyed it. I mean,
yeah, no, it was good. I like I said, I liked it. What would you give it out of
10?
Out of 10, yeah.
I'll give it 8.
An 8?
Yeah.
Oh, dang, okay.
I give it 8.
Yeah. All right. I'm not mad at that.
I mean, like I said, the acting was good. Yeah. And the storyline was good. I mean, I know you lost it a little bit. You know what?
Yeah, no, but it doesn't take it. Even though, like I said, it was just like because one minute, the whole movie's taking place in this hotel, and he's telling her that story, and then all of a sudden she's like, "I love you, let's do this." So then they do their thing, sexual,
Yeah.
They put on some Marvin Gaye, and they go.
Come on now.
Yeah, they put on some sexual healing.
Come on,
They put on sexual healing. She wakes up. It's been 20 years for her, so she gets what she wants. Him, it's been 3,000 years, so it's been for him. And then she, she puts him in a little perfume mug thing.
Look like a salt shaker.
Yeah, like a salt shaker, a perfume vial, and she takes him through the airport and then takes him to London. And then you're just like, okay, well, what's going on now? Is she gonna do that second wish?
Yeah.
Because all through it, he's like, make the wish.
Yeah.
So it just seems like every time he gets a girl, the dude's just content with sitting there and being with them.
And you notice every time he gets to his third wish, like before, they always wished him they never knew him.
Yeah.
That's how he never got the chance to be free out of that bottle.
Yeah.
Because he always getting to that end of that story, and it's always constantly.
Yeah. Or
we don't want you in my life no more. I never wish I never seen you.
Or the second one, the girl died. They threw the girl into put her in a bag and threw her off the tower.
Yeah, it's always something with him.
And then the third girl was like, I wish I never knew you.
Yeah.
Boom.
It's something always was happening with him, but it was actually interesting, very good. Like I said, with the trailer, they didn't give no indication of what it was, but it was actually cool. I enjoyed it.
No, yeah, it was interesting. It was cool. It was really cool, and it was a good idea too. And when we always talk about that a lot, like how sometimes they don't use an idea and they don't use it real good. And I really can't find a way the idea could have been better. Like I think it's.
Yeah,
I think it worked. I think it worked with them in the hotel, talking, him telling her the stories, because it's cool too. Because she's an historian, so she's like, no, I'm not making wishes, because we know how the story goes. Every time you make a wish, it always ends up bad.
Yep.
And even his second story tells how the wish ends up bad.
Mm-hmm.
But in the third one, the wish ends up bad for him.
Right.
Well, I mean, even in the second, because the second one, she didn't want to make the wish. She started running away from him like she was scared.
Right.
So it was really good.
Yeah, I would recommend you go and see it.
Yeah.
You'll enjoy it.
It was weird, too, because like he's human at the top half, and at the bottom you saw he was like scales or whatever.
Yeah.
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 So it was kind of weird. But yeah. So it was a good movie.
Yeah, it's a good movie to see. I wouldn't recommend you take children,
No.
especially with the scene with a lot of naked women in it. But
yeah, a lot of Lizzos in there.
Yeah, a lot of Lizzos.
So, forgive me.
No, I mean it is. Some people like big women.
Some thick women. Yeah. I ain't mad at them. They do what they gotta do. Hey.
Each to his own on
That's
that.
It, man.
I'm not hating on that.
No.
No.
Do what you gotta do, man.
Yeah. See, I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that. I'm leaving that one alone.
Well, yeah.
Yep. So like I said, I give it an 8.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a little bit lower, just cause I think 8's a little high. But I probably
too high.
A little high. Yeah.
What do you mean too high? It was a good movie.
No, because 8's like, 8's like really.
It was almost perfect until you got to the where you say it got to the end. So you just knock off a couple points.
I don't know, like it's good, and I would see it again. But I think after I see it once or twice, I think I wouldn't. I probably wouldn't come back to it.
Yeah.
Maybe after 10 years, I would. It's not like one of these movies where I'd be like, oh man, I'm bored. Let me put on Rocky.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You can always.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Or
so
Jaws, the original.
Yeah, exactly. Stuff like that. Which we're gonna go see that one day this week, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Jaws.
That's coming back to the movie theater.
Coming back to movie theaters
on IMAX, and then they have it also in 3D at a different movie theater.
Yeah, which I don't want to see it in 3D. I want to see it in IMAX.
What they're gonna remind you of? Jaws 3.
Yeah.
3D.
Yeah, I'm gonna see him swim super slow for 20 minutes, which is gonna be crazy because how are they gonna? I know we're veering off, but even they put it in 3D, but in the first Jaws they barely show the shark.
Thank you.
So it's gonna be 3D of girls' legs in the water, flapping and stuff. Well, so maybe it might be cool to see it in 3D. I don't know.
Look, you never know what in today's technology. You don't never know what they're gonna do with it. So
but they didn't shoot it in 3D, so it's just they're just doing that conversion thing. And it's not
because that was filmed back then. It was just
19,
pure film.
They didn't have money for the shark, and they have money to put it in 3D.
Yeah, but you know what? I think it'll be cool just to watch it.
No, I do too. I think it might be interesting to see it in 3D.
But IMAX first.
Yeah, IMAX, of course. Yeah. But we veered off. So, so for me, I think I'm gonna do. I'll do 7 at least.
Okay.
Yeah, because
it was still decent.
It was above mid, I think, or at least mid. It was good.
Yeah, it's a good. I call it adult movie.
Yeah.
If you took out all the naked women.
Yeah.
It
was good. It's
kid
like
appropriate.
it was a cool it's a cool little fantasy movie, and it has like a little love story to it at the end there. But I mean, it's sprinkled throughout because this dude falls in love with every woman who opens his little jar.
Well, wouldn't you be?
Oh yeah.
You sitting in a jar for hundreds and hundreds of years, lonely.
Yeah.
Shoot.
No. Well, it's funny too because he's like the third girl who's. She got married to that old man when she was 14 or whatever.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. When he's like she wasn't very beautiful. I was there. I would do that.
All right.
Yeah, she didn't look too bad.
No, she wasn't bad looking.
No, she looked good. And then she wanted knowledge and all that stuff. She got super smart.
Yeah.
No, it was cool. It's a really good movie. Like I anybody listening out there, I would check it out because too I think it's one of those movies that I don't think it's gonna get a lot of play.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be in and out of the theater. I don't think because even in our showing when we went and saw it, I think there was like 4 people in there, including us. Or I don't know, maybe 6 people, like including us.
Yeah, I don't know how many people seen it when it first came out.
Well, I mean, it's been out since Thursday, and today's Sunday. So I mean, but like I said, I don't know. I don't think since the trailer didn't give much away, and it's just one of those movies. I don't know if it's going to be one of those movies that's going. I don't think it'll make its money back.
No, probably not.
But if you like I said, if you're out there listening, I think it's worth a watch. Go check it out. Yeah, go see it.
Yeah. So
I mean, if you've seen Beast, you might as well go see this because you wipe the smear of Beast off. And if you've seen the Batman, you can go see this and wipe that off you too. So.
Oh yeah, you know what? You know what I forgot to do last time?
What?
I was here. I wanted to combine. We talked about Nope.
And
now we got Beast.
Yeah.
And one thing I forgot to do. I know we say we talked about throwing it in the trash, but I didn't get a chance to literally throw it in the trash. So right now I'm gonna throw it in the trash. All right, now it's in the trash. We're done with Beast and Nope.
Yeah.
So I forgot to throw it in the trash, so we're done with that.
Yeah, no more.
Well,
can we put Jurassic World Dominion? Oh no, you like that movie? Never mind.
and then anything else I need to throw in the trash?
Jurassic World Dominion.
No, I don't know about that. I'm half and half on that one. So.
Yeah. All right. So so that was it. Our thing is go see it, man. It was really good. Like you said, we enjoyed it. Go check it out. Because the thing is, that's one of the things. Like a lot of people are talking about how movies are not any good anymore, or this and this, and then when people make original movies, nobody really goes to see them.
Yeah, I think their ears. I mean, their eyes are trained to see certain things, and if they don't see it, just like we was talking about before with the Marvel movies, they're not as good as they used to be. I mean, Spider-Man was good, but a lot of them they're doing is, I don't know what it is. It's something just ain't right.
Well, I was going to say that conversation for the next one. But
okay, we'll save it for later.
I mean, we can talk about it.
I mean, we just hit on it.
We can talk about
bit.
it now. A lot of people are saying it, that Marvel, like right now, has really like lost their way because, I mean, I can say we're both fans of like Marvel and stuff.
Yeah, definitely.
And, like some movies I don't like, but I don't think they're great. I think some of them are overhyped. Captain America, but
what? He's talking about the original one.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about the one with Chris Evans, the first one.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
this guy don't know what he's talking about.
I know what I'm talking about. That movie was garbage.
Yeah,
it was hot garbage.
No.
It's sitting right next to Nope. They're hugging each other.
Look, you got a lot of fans gonna hate on you right now.
Oh, they can hate. It's my opinion. It's my opinion, but
okay.
It was they perfected the Winter Soldier. They did real good. I'm not cussing Winter Soldier out.
No, they did a real good job.
Winter Soldier's really good, but just that.
But Captain America, the first one, it's just telling the story how you got started.
They could have did a better way. Like there's some goodness in it. I'm not like when he dives on the missile, and his like little thing with Peggy or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that's good stuff. And his friendship with Sebastian Stan with what's the dude with the metal's arm name? The Winter Soldier, whatever his name is. Yeah, his stuff with him, that's all good stuff. It's just all the other stuff like him in the army and him shooting guns and with the shield, he's walking in there popping people off with guns and
but
he doesn't really throw the shield in the movie. He doesn't fight. He doesn't really fight.
He's just getting started. He had to learn.
Bro. And Batman Begins, this dude's just getting started and he fights
here we go
Ra's al Ghul and all these guys. Come on.
Oh God, here we go.
But at least Red Skull. Yeah, excuse me. Red Skull is a huge villain to this dude.
Right.
Huge, right? It's Red Skull is his Joker, right? Kind of like it's his back. Yeah. And how long does he fight him in that movie?
Not long.
Like 2 seconds.
Well, I thought they was going to bring him.
Well, I'm sure they would have. I'm sure they would have, and I understand that. But still, it's the first movie. This dude's Captain America. I want to see him whoop that dude. Not sit there and fight over a stone for 2 seconds, and then one vanishes and the other gets frozen.
Yeah, and that's another thing. Where did he go?
Yeah, you don't see him. You don't see him for what? It's been 10 years now, and he's wound up on some planet protecting the Soul Stone. And that's not even Viggo Mortensen in that. It's a different actor. So if you can get a different actor to sound like Viggo Mortensen, just bring him back. They could have brought him back in Civil War or something other movie.
Well, Captain America, he's no longer. So
well, now
he got old and
sorry, I know we jumped off topic again. We do that here, but so a lot of people were saying that they've kind of lost their way after Endgame. and I kind of agree.
Which was awesome.
Well, yeah. It was a whole culmination of the whole plan. All the movies had led to it, and it was boom, Endgame. Great, really great movie. I liked it a lot.
Yeah. But
then, after that we got. Excuse me. We've had one good Marvel movie so far. Opinion, of course, and this is all opinions, of course, but
yeah.
But I mean, there's a lot of people talking about how Marvel has gone downhill.
Yeah.
But like right now, the so far the best Marvel movie so far has been Spider-Man: Far From Home or No Way Home.
Yeah.
And because Eternals was what? Did you enjoy Eternals?
It was okay.
Yeah,
it was okay. It wasn't.
Yeah, it was. I think it was like 20 or 40 minutes too long.
Maybe.
And then they were trying to juggle all these characters, but they didn't do it right. I don't think it just felt so long.
Yeah.
And and there was really the little bit of action in it really didn't help. And then, they fight what's his face at the end, but it was really nothing too much. It was a big fight and it was cool, but it was really nothing either. Because the dude who talked people into doing stuff, he didn't do nothing in that movie.
No.
And when you have a big team up movie like that, everybody should. It's like when you watch Ocean's 11. Ocean's 11, everybody had a part. So when you do a big team up movie, everybody should have a part. That's why some of these, like the other Fantastic Four movie didn't really work because they teamed up, but nobody, everybody's just doing offhanded stuff. The first one was good, but then the second one with the what's his name, the dude on the surfboard. The Silver Surfer.
Oh yeah.
All they did was give their powers to Johnny Storm, and he went and fought the guy.
Yep.
Like that's not the movie we're in, bro. We're in a movie where everybody helps each other and they fight together. And so for me, that was just kind of.
Yeah, it wasn't.
Eternal was kind of lame, and then Shang-Chi. Like I think the first half of Shang-Chi isn't good with the martial arts and stuff, but then after that it just dips.
Yeah.
And a roller coaster just goes all the way down.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like when they go to where his mom is in the woods and then they do that whole fight and the girl's 20 miles away and shoots a thing and hits a dragon and it's just too much.
Yeah. I don't know.
And then I know you're just getting into the shows now.
Yeah.
And to me too, the shows aren't really that good either. Like Loki is I think the best show so far. And Loki as a character, I don't really like him too much. I know everybody's like in love with Loki. Like everybody's like he's the greatest character.
I enjoy WandaVision.
Yeah, it was alright. It was alright.
Story Zone on that one.
It was alright.
I enjoyed it.
Oh, yeah,
I wasn't expecting it. What I seen,
Yeah, because the first two episodes, everybody was like, "Oh, this show's kind of trash."
Yeah.
But then after that, you see what's going on. It was good. I mean, it's interesting. It is good, but but then you go and watch Doctor Strange, and it's like. They're like, oh, you're here to talk about what happened there? She's like, no. Okay.
She's nonchalant.
Nobody cares. No, we're okay. It's okay you took a town hostage, And then she's like, even in Doctor Strange, she's like, oh, I hold a town hostage and everybody thinks I'm a bad guy. She's like, you make everybody forget and you're a good guy. But like, bro, all he did was make people forget. He took a whole town hostage and we're killing people.
Mm-hmm.
This dude made people forget they rented a book. Come on now.
Boy.
But yeah, and I don't like Doctor Strange either. I thought that Strange was straight trash.
The new one.
Yeah, the new. I love the first one, but the new one, the Wanda movie, Doctor Strange shouldn't have been in it. They should have just gave Wanda her own movie because that's what it was.
Yeah.
They should have just gave Wanda her own movie, or not even Wanda, American Chavez. And that's the other thing too, because you haven't watched Hawkeye yet.
Nope, not yet.
And that's the thing Marvel's doing now is they do the bait and switch. So you go to see Doctor Strange. Who's the star of Doctor Strange? Not Doctor Strange. The star of the movie is America Chavez, right? She's the star because if you watch any movie, the hero of that movie learns a lesson and beats the bad guy. And Doctor Strange, he didn't learn no lesson and he didn't beat no bad guy. America Chavez learned a lesson, beat the bad guy.
Yeah, pretty much what it was.
Yeah. So and two, if you watch Hawkeye, you go on Hawkeye, TV show's named after him. Hawkeye's the star. No, you go into Hawkeye. It starts off with some girl playing bow and arrow, strings. Hawkeye's not the star of that TV show either.
Well, I'm yet to see it. So
yeah. So you'll see when you see. You'll see. But yeah, so they keep doing this. They keep doing this thing. But yeah, you haven't seen the show. The shows are all kind of mid. Like Falcon and Winter Soldier was kind of trash. They
whoa,
turned.
Whoa! Slow down on that one. I enjoyed that one.
I thought you hadn't seen it.
I'm talking about you. Talking about the Captain America. No, which one are you talking about?
No. I'm talking about the TV show.
The TV show.
You haven't seen it yet. So in the it's the TV show where they give Falcon the shield, and he does all this, and he's hanging out.
I seen that one.
It's a buddy comedy. Yeah, it's the buddy comedy with him and Sebastian Stan. Where they give it to the other Captain America guy, and he's like bad, and he's like
I seen that one.
Yeah,
come on, man.
That show was kind of lame.
Come on, brother. That wasn't trash.
Marvel does this thing.
Now I agree with some of the stuff you're saying because I know Marvel has really been dropping the ball. I don't know because of Disney adding fantasy in it.
They're watering it down. Like this dude, right? In Civil War, this dude is a bad dude. My boy with the metal arm, Bucky, right?
Oh yeah, Bucky.
Bad dude. He's a bad dude all through all these movies. He's a bad dude. He's the White Wolf. Even in Wakanda, they're giving him a nickname. Like, bro, this dude's a bad dude, White Wolf. And Falcon and Winter Soldier. Bruh, he's sitting there crying all the time. He's got
he's trying to recover from. He's trying to get away from the bad side of him.
It was trash. And then they never explain how this guy can throw the shield. He don't have super serum. How you throwing that shield? Like you can throw it, but it's gonna land.
Tony Stark made that shield special.
No, to catch it back. It's made of vibranium. That's you can't just throw that shield. And I don't care how many alley oops he does throwing it at a tree. And getting inside that, no, come on now,
man. Why are you hating on it, man?
He needs some super. They should have gave him some super serum.
No, the other guy took it.
Well, no, and exactly that's the other problem. That's the problem with that show too. Is there's this big thing about super serum. You know, they have that guy. He's like, don't take the super serum. I took it, and everybody, you know, the Vietnam guy.
Yeah.
He's like, I could have been Captain America. You know, all this stuff. They should have had Falcon take it and show him that things have changed. You know, things are better now, or whatever. You know.
Yeah, but to do something to him.
Yeah.
You know.
So. But so I just it's okay, but it was just too it's too watered down. That Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Okay, he says watered down, folks.
Yeah, so it was watered, and that's why I'm scared.
I enjoyed it.
That's why I'm scared because they're bringing Daredevil.
Oh God!
And that's why I'm super scared, especially because I saw the trailer, and you know, like people are like, "Oh, he's wearing the yellow suit." I'm like, "Bro, that suit looks trash." In the trailer, I've seen it in the trailer.
I haven't seen the suit yet. I haven't seen the trailer, so I'll judge it when I see it.
Well, it's not. It's for She-Hulk. It's the trailer for She-Hulk, which we're about to talk about now. That's the other thing we're going to talk about.
Oh yeah,
because you've seen the first two episodes.
Yes.
I've seen the first two episodes.
Yes.
So let's go into the first two episodes. I know we're kind of talking about. We're going to talk more about Marvel, I think, on the next podcast because there's been a lot of elements about DC as well.
Yeah, definitely.
A lot of shakeups over there, and I figure we sit and discuss. So, but yeah, so She-Hulk episode 1. Let's talk about the first episode first.
Man, don't go there.
Yeah. So.
Do I have to talk about this?
So apparently, She-Hulk is a comedy. I didn't see anything funny in that first episode, but it's a comedy, and
you're right. It is a joke.
Yeah, that's the only comedy I saw. The show was a joke. Yeah, the show is bad. Like that first episode is really bad, really bad. Like the last time we see the Hulk, we saw him at an end credit scene in Shang-Chi. Right. He's human. He's not Smart Hulk again, or as I like to call him, Sissy Hulk.
Leave the Hulk alone.
I can't leave him alone. They butchered that dude. Ever since Endgame, they butchered that. They butchered him, man.
Yeah, I agree with that.
No, you go back and watch Edward Norton's Hulk movie, man. Even in Avengers, the dude was
definitely.
They butchered that his character so bad, it's disgusting. That's why I'm worried about Daredevil. So and last time we saw him, he had a broken arm, and he was human again. And then in this, him and his cousin, who came out of nowhere, never seen her once, never talked about once.
Well, the man got family anyway. I mean, come on.
Still, yeah, but
you got to give him that.
But if she's a lawyer, they could have do a throwaway line in some other movie, like even in Shang-Chi, when he could have been like, yeah, I'm just out here hanging out with my cousin. You know, she's a lawyer, hanging out with my cousin. Then I would have been like, okay, at least she was mentioned. She wasn't mentioned.
Yeah.
All these years the dude's been on the run. He's not like, hey, I know you work in the DA. Can you help me out? It'd be like, Thunderbolt Ross is over here trying to put a missile up my butt. Can you help me? The United States is coming after me. Can you help me? No, nothing. You work in the DA's office, girl. Help me.
That's right.
Yeah, but nothing. But I know that's semantics, but still. But yeah, so he's so when it starts off, we see him. He's with his cousin. They're hanging out in the car.
Yeah, let's do this.
They're over here making fun of Captain America.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he's a virgin. So they're over here making fun of him. Like, bro, like, okay. And then, he's my friend. We'll talk about it. And then out of nowhere, an alien ship comes down.
Yeah. This is where it's going to get crazy.
Who's driving? She was driving, right? Or was he driving?
I don't remember.
Well, whoever was driving, they're a terrible driver, and they need to get their license revoked right away. Because
I think she was driving.
That ship was not even that close to them.
Look, if something pop out of the sky, and look,
bro,
if it was me,
bro, no, you live in a world with superheroes and all this other stuff, people coming out of nowhere, aliens everywhere. An alien ship falls down, I'm stepping on my brake.
Look, I'm think it scared her because she had never seen anything like that.
I don't know, but so car crashes. He passes out. Apparently, he passes out. She doesn't.
Well, yeah, let's get to that.
Yeah, she doesn't pass out. He passes out.
This where the trash finna get ready to start.
Yeah.
Now look, this cat. If you go and look at it. I advise everybody to go and look at it.
Yeah, go watch the show. Yeah.
Yeah. Number one.
Don't take our word for it.
Yeah. They crashed their car. This thing, how many times it flipped?
Oh, it flipped. That thing flipped more than the car in Die Hard with a Vengeance when he's in Russia. And she came out with the same amount of scratches that John McClane came out with.
It's like the guy supposed to be the Hulk. I know he had this wristband that helped him.
Yeah, he had some kind of electronic device on his arm that
controls
supposedly
him.
Stopped him from stopped him from either. But which last I thought he didn't need anything because him and the Hulk had kind of a truce where
that's what I'm saying. That was the last thing. But this the garbage part.
Yeah. So but now he needs this thing to not be the Hulk anymore.
Yeah, and then when the car get in the accident, it flips 100 freaking times. She gets out like like nothing's wrong. Oh, just a little scratch, a little blood.
Yeah, she had a little thing on her head.
He's sitting still buckled up in his seatbelt.
Yeah,
hurt. So she pulls him out, and then next thing
she cuts her arm.
Yeah,
on
it was already and then next thing you know,
he drips some blood. And goes into her arm, which apparently that's all it takes.
Yeah, and immediately she's the She-Hulk.
Yeah, immediately she starts turning green, and then.
But how is she not hurt? He was hurt.
Yeah.
But she's not hurt. But the car just flipped, how many times? 100 times? And then if you see the way the car flipped over, that didn't make no sense. That was garbage.
No, it's too much.
She got out. If that was a real accident.
She must be related to that lion from Beast.
Oh, don't go there.
Yeah, she related to that lion.
Yeah.
Her and that lion both fell down and all that, and they were perfectly good. The only thing she was missing was a little bit of fire to twinge her hair.
Yeah. But that was garbage. It's like he's right. The way they watering down the Hulk now.
No, they do.
Like he's just like.
And I love the Hulk, man. The Hulk's good. Even you can cuss out like that first Hulk that they made where he was like super green.
Yeah.
But it still had he still when he got angry he got huge. He became bigger and stronger. And there was just no ends in his rage.
Huge but tiny.
No, now he's like 6 feet. He's barely 8 feet tall, and he's just wearing glasses and hanging out and doing nerd things. Like, bro.
Yeah, and I tell you, and then when we got to the training, when he was supposed to train her and all that stuff.
Let's continue from there because we got to talk. Let's talk about where she goes. She goes to that restaurant because so she becomes the Hulk.
Oh yeah.
And she goes to the restaurant, right? And she's all bloodied up and beat, and she walks in there. Nobody asks her question. They just cut straight. She goes into the diner. 4 girls come in there, and it's, honey, this and this. And what do? They dress her like a hooker.
Oh, my God. That was crazy.
Yeah, right? They dress
her up to girl, you can't go out looking like that, blah, blah, blah.
They give her a coat. They dress her like a hooker. That's not real.
But who does that?
That's what I'm saying.
Just come all of a sudden just go, we're going to dress you up. You got they don't even know her situation, but they just come dress her up.
No,
it's like,
no, you don't call the police. She looks like she got beat. You don't call it. No, but it's some kind of empowerment thing where these girls dress you like a hooker and send you outside. And then when you're out there, who comes to bother you? These 3 guys.
Yeah.
3 men come to bother you.
Cat calling.
Yeah. Hey, baby, what's up, girl? Be like, hey, if you're not dressed like a hooker, right?
Yeah.
It's the middle of the night, you're just like a hooker.
Yeah. Then she get an attitude and turn around.
Oh yeah. Now she's like, oh no,
go ham.
This, which it does happen. I'm sure girls out there, it happens. But it was just very.
That was a bar.
It was just clumsy. Yeah, it was a bar.
But I'm saying, most of the women there was hookers anyway.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know about that.
It seemed like
but they're at a bar. This and this. Where's the bouncer? Where's the bouncer? Anything? It doesn't matter. It was just it's just a really bad scene.
Yeah.
And then the Hulk. I guess he woke up and he ripped the thing off his arm and he came and grabbed her. And then she wakes up in Costa Rica, or some island.
Yeah.
Which I don't know how he got her there.
It was his little hideout.
It's probably the same boat they brought King Kong back on.
Most likely.
Remember that little boat? They on the little boat. And they bring that big Ava. Yeah. So, so they take her to the island, and he's trying to he's explaining to her like, hey, we got this and this. She's like, oh, okay, I have to stay here. So there's this whole training montage, and he's trying to teach her some Zen, and then that's when we get the cringe. And you want to talk about the cringe? So they're sitting down there doing some meditation, and she has the gall to compare compare her catcalling to a man who put a gun in his mouth to kill himself.
That was crazy.
Yeah, to a dude whose dad was super abusive. For the last even just the last 10, 15 years of this man's life has been pure hell. And you're gonna tell me,
oh man, don't get me
that
started
you have
with that.
you more control over your anger than he does?
That's the thing, and then she can turn at will.
Yeah, and it was not like that.
How you know how to do that?
Yeah, which it was just trash. They should have in the comics. She has to stay like that. That's how it should have stayed.
Yeah,
because that would have made her unique. Because she has to stay like that, and she has to. It's like, oh, this is my because the thing with Bruce is he can't control his emotions because all this bad stuff's happened to him. So he gets angry. He has this and this, and he's trying to learn it and trying to control it. And even in the first Avengers, he says he's like, man, I'm angry all the time.
And that's what the Hulk is.
Which is a cool line, but it's also kind of sad because you realize, this dude's been abused on, and he's had a hard life. He's angry.
But that's the source of his power.
His power, yeah.
Yeah, it's getting angry.
But it's also his downfall too, because the dude, you can bump into him or knock him into a wall, or whatever, and he'll get angry, turns Hulk, and start killing everybody.
Yeah, but this chick, all of a sudden, she could control everything. He said, I worked all these years to be this person who I am, and then all of a sudden, you just come out of nowhere, get a little blood on you, you get the same power.
Yeah, you're able to control it. And that's the problem. And, right now, they're calling everybody sexist and all this stuff.
Yeah,
but it's not sexist. What it is anytime these writers go around and they write these female characters, they hand them everything. Yep. Like in The Matrix, Neo, right?
Yep.
He didn't know how to do jack in that movie. And then he had to learn how to fight. He had to learn how to do everything. He falls. He fails. He does all this bad stuff. At the end of the movie, after all his trials, tribulations, the dude dies. Then, when he dies, at his weakest moment, he becomes the one, right?
Right.
That's how all these movies are. Luke Skywalker goes to the planet, he's trash. He gets beat up, all this stuff. Goes to the planet, trains with Yoda. He's not ready. You don't think he's going to make it. And then he goes and fights his dad. And at his lowest moment, he wins. He does it. And
then that chick steps on the scene. All of a sudden,
these
few minutes.
Yeah, they write these girl characters, and what is it? They have a problem. They have no problems. Mm-hmm. She has no issues.
Just go through a little test, and there won't be much.
Little test, and
it's like, what is this?
Oh, she's like, I can control. Oh, I've been catcalled. Men explain my job to me, but act like they know it better than me. This and this. I know how to control my anger better than you. Okay, yeah, that's fine. And then she can just change in and out of being the Hulk every 5 seconds. Yeah. She goes to the banner's too high. She can just shrink down and walk through it. She can control it. So what's her problem? What's the big deal in her life? Right now they're just creating stuff in that show because what's her problem? She don't have to be the Hulk at all.
Yeah.
She can go to Costa Rica and be a lawyer or wherever, some place where they don't know who she is, right?
Yeah.
And that's the other thing too, right? So she turns into and especially so we're almost at the end of that first episode. So at the end of the first episode, she goes back to the courtroom and she's doing her court thing, and this girl comes out of nowhere, busts through the wall. I don't know who the clothing director is in this.
She's supposed to be some type of supervillain too. So.
Yeah, but she's supposed to be like I don't know if she's supposed to be a fashionista or what, but that girl was dressed like I don't know if the girls who dressed this girl up in the bathroom dressed her or what. And then she goes and does the kick, right?
Yeah.
Remember, that kick was trash. Yeah. I haven't seen a kick like that since a 90s movie. That kick was terrible. So that first episode was just all around bad. I know I'm talking a lot, so we just throw some stuff down on what you hated in that episode.
Like I say, even with the training, man, the training really killed me, man. It's like how you gonna do better than the Hulk, the original, who's been through all the training, went through all the stuff he suffered in his life, and all of a sudden you can just get this stuff within, I don't know how, it made it portrayed like it was a few days here and there, and you know everything. I'm ready to go, blah, blah, I'm going back to the world, blah, blah, blah.
She does his move better than he does.
Yeah, with the clap thing, where he throw the wind.
Yeah, and then it's sitting there hurting him,
Yeah, she clapping, constantly clapping. He's on the ground like a little baby, covering his ear. Oh, stop it.
Yeah, look, bro, you the OG. You embarrassing us.
Yeah, because when he was with the Avengers, man, he was kicking butt. Aliens, big aliens from other planets, and it's like all of a sudden he can't take a little clap.
Ever since he became a smart Hulk, the dude turned into a sissy. I'm waiting for one of these villains to come and pants the dude.
Yeah,
and send him to his mom.
This is ridiculous. I don't know what they're writing, but it's I know they say it's a comedy, which comedy is a joke.
The show was the first episode was a joke. The whole first episode was a joke. And I know some people have liked it, but it was bad.
As I say, if you're gonna write something, make it seem practical. That's what we was talking about the movie Beast. Lion coming out, getting exploded with the car, and all of a sudden he barely have any burnt marks on him. It's like, come on, and then, make it real.
Yeah, and if you're gonna write a woman character, make her right. Make it a real woman character. Don't make it this yada yada, like I'm the best. When no woman's like that.
No.
No, and no man character just comes in, steps out of nowhere, and just is awesome.
Yeah,
most of these, unless it's like a Jason Statham action movie where he's just cool to begin with.
Well, it's the same thing they did with the Thor lady.
Oh,
she just came out of with the power. It's like how you just know how to use these powers.
Yeah, she just knows how to do everything. She's this and this.
Oh man, that's crazy. Well, I liked it,
I
didn't like that part.
I don't like Thor at all. I thought it was trash. It was that one was supposed to be a comedy too, and I think it ruined because I didn't like the first two Thor movies. I thought they were really bad.
I haven't seen the first.
Well, they're terrible. And then Ragnarok, I loved it. It was great. I was a bro. They destroyed his hammer. They made him cool. They took out his eye. He had growth. He was doing things. He was becoming cool. Because then you watch every movie with Thor, and all he does is sit there and spin the stupid hammer. Like, get rid of that hammer, bro. It's so stupid.
Yeah.
So they fixed him. And then what? 2 movies later, hammer's back. Here's his hammer.
Yeah, but she got it.
Yeah, she's got it. But here's his hammer. And it made me mad because in Infinity War, he got his eye back. Which I thought I hated that.
Yeah.
That's my one gripe with that movie. My one main gripe. And then but I don't like that either. But we're talking about She-Hulk. Sorry, we jumped. Like I said, we jump.
We always jump, y'all.
Yeah.
But some things take us to one thing to the other. But yeah, that really got me when it came to she was just kicking his butt, especially with the clap thing. The clap thing really just set me off. I'm like,
no.
He's sitting there on the ground crying like a baby.
Yeah.
It's like you the Hulk.
Sissy Hulk. He's not smart Hulk. He's Sissy Hulk.
Yeah. It's like, his character after Endgame, his character have went downhill.
He's the George McFly of Hulks.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Yeah.
I'm disappointed.
And I'm not talking about when Marty goes back in time and fixes everything. He's the McFly that his dad has at the beginning of the movie.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for Abomination to go over there and make Hulk do his homework.
Yeah. We're not hating on Marvel. It's like, just get on the ball. Come on, do some better writing. Let stuff make sense.
No, it's bad. It's just bad. It's really bad. And then, like I said, they do this whole thing where, you're sexist because you don't like her. But we've talked about this before, but everybody loves Ripley from Alien.
Yeah.
Everybody loves Ripley. Everybody loves a bunch of other female characters. We love Trinity until this new movie, until which we don't count. The new Matrix movie was super bad. But yeah, we loved all these strong female characters because they were cool, all this stuff. But now we hate them because we hate them because they're trash. They're really badly written characters.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. They just trying to write stuff to keep stuff going because it seems like nobody's really putting their heart into a lot of these scripts. It's just like you're just throwing us anything.
Well, it just seems like Disney's just throwing these things in there, these shows, because they need shows for their thing.
Maybe that's what it is.
Because like even Moon, like I said, Hawkeye and all these stuff, it's just they all just seem like they're all just filler.
Yeah.
Like even Doctor Strange to me felt like filler. It wasn't. There was no point in it. Nothing to it.
Yeah.
Just like, oh, here you go. Here's this and this. Here's some cameos to get you excited. This movie's a placeholder for our other movies that are coming.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all it was.
Yeah, something happened in there.
No,
they need to.
I think
better.
they just they. I don't think they. Maybe they do, but it just feels like they don't really know where they're going yet. But now I know not too long ago, a few weeks ago, they finally announced what their plan is. So I think they were like, oh, we're doing the multiverse. Let's go do the multiverse all the way. So
right now they're just scrambling.
Yeah.
Right
So
now.
I think
keep something going.
Well, I think now they finally have a plan because they they finally announced a bunch of stuff. But I mean, we'll see. But but that first episode of She-Hulk, as we said, trash. It's a 1. If I can give it lower, a minus, I would.
Yeah, I put it under the 0.
Yeah, no, it's bad. Yeah. It is really bad.
But look,
and it was only 28 minutes, 26 minutes, and it felt like an hour.
Yeah. Well, that's because you had to go through all that pain and suffering.
That's it, yeah.
Yeah, but episode 2 wasn't no better.
Oh, no.
It did a little better, but it just...
Yeah, I thought it was a little bit better just because it wasn't as... I don't know. I thought it was a little bit better, just a tad better, but still, it was not good.
No, it was not.
It wasn't good.
And then all of a sudden, his family and all... It just...
Yeah, they're sitting there, in part 2, it seemed more like you can tell, oh, they're trying to be funny here. This is... Because in the first one, I didn't see no comedy in it at all. In the first episode. In the second one, this one, you can tell, here's a joke. Here's a joke. Here's a joke. And they're trying to do it like, oh, I'm working at Best Buy. I'm cooler than my cousin who's a DA, who's this,
Yeah.
So, come on. And none of the jokes landed.
No, not one.
No.
Yeah. And
then.
No, you go ahead.
And this guy, man, they ruined his character. Abomination.
Oh.
Like, come on now. Everybody's praising. And I saw on TikTok too. Everybody's praising. They're like, oh, this is so cool because he was the good guy. He thought he was the good guy. And I'm like, no, bro, watch that movie. That dude knew who he was.
Definitely.
That dude was from Russia. He was a Russian, what's it called guy, a military guy. He was doing hit lists. He was doing all this stuff. That dude knew he's a villain.
Yeah.
And that's why Thunderbolt Ross brought him in. To knock down the Hulk. If anybody could kill the Hulk, that's what it. And this dude knew that's all he wanted. Sorry, that's what all he knew he wanted. All he knew he wanted was to kill the Hulk, knock that Hulk down.
Yeah, that's
what he was there for.
Yep.
And he got mad because the Hulk beat him down. So he went and got that serum, and he was going to tear the Hulk up.
Yep.
He didn't do it because I'm the good guy, and I wanted to help. I wanted to save people. No, you didn't, bro.
And my thing, how did he escape?
Well, he didn't. In Shang-Chi, remember they showed that scene in Shang-Chi when Shang-Chi and his cousin or his sister, whoever that girl was, when they went to the fight club.
Yeah,
that's him. That's him there fighting in the club.
I still want to see how did he escape.
Well, it's the Chinese guy from
Oh, the one helped him got out.
Yeah, that's the one who helped him get out.
Okay,
the Chinese guy from right. He's in everything now. He's in Doctor Strange, and he's in.
Yeah, I forget these movies sometimes.
Yeah,
I guess for me, it's maybe because they're writing a lot of trash right now, and some stuff I just let it out of my mind.
Well, no, it's we got a lot. It's a lot of movies, and it's a lot to remember, and it's a lot to take in. But that's how he gets out because the Chinese guy's taking him.
That's right.
Yeah, I forget his name, but he's the one who works with Doctor Strange.
Yeah. And another thing in She-Hulk episode 2, I was telling Petey Pete that it looked like her size changed. At 1 minute, she was in the house. It looked like she was so tall, and then next thing you know, she was almost the same height as they was, just a little bigger. And then she's sitting around the house helping them putting the TV on the wall and all this type of stuff. It's like she can control herself. The controlling thing, I'm livid with because like the original Hulk had to go through all this, and all of a sudden she just get a little blood on her, and next thing you know, she could control herself. That didn't make sense to me. And then now she just go around helping. I'm gonna help my family and put up this and move stuff around the house. Like that's garbage, man.
Well, too, yeah, and so she goes to this bar in the second episode. Everybody's like, She-Hulk. Everybody in the bar is screaming her name.
Yeah.
This and this. they're like, oh, you got to go in there as She-Hulk. You can't go in there as yourself. You got to go in there. People want to see you. So she's like, okay. She goes in there. Not one person comes up to that girl.
Yeah,
and
like praising her.
Yeah,
even when she went to
So she meets the guy. The boss comes in there.
Right.
He's like, oh, they're like, hey, we need you. We want to give you a job. We want you to do our new MC. Our superhero thing. So she goes into the office. She finally says yes after a little thing. She goes into the office. People were staring at her, but nobody's like, bro, what's up?
Yeah.
Nobody cared. I mean, they care. They care a little bit to look. But that's like looking at somebody's got a chair growing out of their head. You're gonna be looking.
And another thing, when she first turned into the Hulk,
the
She-Hulk, whatever you want to call it,
you
notice her clothes. Now we know from the original Incredible Hulk, he busts out of his clothes.
No matter what that dude's wearing, he's always ripping out of his shirt.
This woman here, she grew taller.
Yeah.
Now think about it.
She grows taller,
broader. And her clothes.
Yeah, she gets a little rip in her like her little
barely.
sleeve. Her sleeve comes off.
For the size that she went from one size, and then from being the She-Hulk, you would her clothes would have ripped off her.
Female clothes, women clothes hold tighter their bodies than men clothes.
Thank you.
So
especially her pants.
She should have been naked in that courtroom.
Yeah, basically.
No, for
basically.
Real. Yeah, and all the other times that she's been turning.
This is the type of writing I'm talking about.
Yeah.
This is just garbage. I'm sorry, this is just garbage. You write this stuff, and it's not even practical. Come on, you're supposed to be the Hulk. You just rip the side of your
jacket.
And
the thing is too, you're writing a comedy, right? So this show's a comedy. That would have been hilarious. That she would have turned green and she beat the girl, and then her whole clothes fall off, and they have to hide it.
Yeah,
that would have been hilarious.
It would have made sense.
It would have been funny.
Yeah.
And again, that would add it to the embarrassment, for the next. Because then in the next episode they fire her because it's too much celebrity. It would have been better if we're firing you because of the celebrity, and everybody saw your green buttocks in the courtroom.
You should have been the one that wrote this.
Oh well, thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah. By the way, he is a writer, so
yeah. Just it's just these little things. It's just the show's pretty bad. So, but it's. I'm watching. We're gonna keep watching. I think I'm trying not to watch it. I only watched it because I went to a friend's house and he made me watch the second episode.
Oh, we twisted his arm, y'all.
No, he did. He did. I was like, no, I'm not gonna watch this. He's like, come on, Daredevil's gonna be in this one. So I was like, really? So I watched it. Daredevil's not in it.
Sure.
That's what I'm waiting for. I'm waiting to see Daredevil because I already know they water my boy down.
Yeah.
They're turning that dude into McDonald's peach tea because that Seriously, yeah. They're going to water that man down. That man was a beast. And season 3 of Daredevil was amazing.
Oh, yeah.
Him and Kingpin tear each other up. Man, that's so good.
That was good.
Bullseye going around dressed as Daredevil, going around killing people.
Yeah.
Bad. So good.
Yeah.
But this, I already know. I see him in that yellow suit flopping around.
I hope they
No, I hope not. I hope not.
I pray.
Because they already said Deadpool is still going to be rated R.
Okay.
So they say.
Okay.
But I mean, we'll see. I'm sure they're gonna water it down too. But yeah. So second episode. What do you give it, man?
Trash.
Trash. Well, that's a score unto itself. Where's that? Hit that button, bro. Throw it in that trash.
Yeah.
She-Hulk. Hulk. Yeah.
Yeah, that's trash. I'm sorry. So far, I hope they do better.
Maybe it might, who knows? But I mean, just this far, it's bad.
Nah,
it's bad. Nah. And the other thing is, you got to watch Kenobi because I want to talk about Kenobi.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you haven't seen Kenobi.
Yeah, I need to see that.
And
one.
I know some people were mixed on it, and that was the other thing too. Is there's an actress on there that everybody's cussing out because her acting's bad in it. But they try to do that same thing they're doing with this. So you need to watch that so we can talk about that too.
I'm definitely going to watch that.
Yeah, so we can talk about that and discuss. But yeah, so that's pretty much us for today.
Yep.
We want to thank everybody for tuning in. People who are listening. We're as we've said a few times before. This is just us. We're getting started on this thing.
Oh yeah.
And we're keeping it weekly, and we're doing things. And after a few more, maybe a couple more, we're gonna start putting it on YouTube.
Yep.
We're gonna have some videos on there, and you can go to our YouTube channel, and we're just rocking out with this thing, and we're also gonna do more interviews. We'll probably have Kenyatta. She was the one on the last episode. Yeah, Kiki. We'll probably have her on again and do a proper interview.
Yes.
Because I know we jumped through some questions with her, but we'll do that and just keep going from there, man. So again, we want to thank you all, everybody, for listening, and until next time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we'll see you when we see you.
All right. Yeah, baby.
Yeah, baby.